What's up, YouTube? Dan the Golf Man here, launching onto the fairway in this funny game. Cursed to Golf is an arcade-style pixel art heaven roguelite golf game. Yeah, what a twist on the genre. Let's see how the game is and how the platinum was. So, the game has 13 trophies, not including the platinum. The easiest way to get the platinum is to save scum to the highest degree. What you want to do is make a game backup after clearing every hole. That way you can continue from there instead of doing the game all the way from the beginning. There are 18 holes to clear, so let's get started. After the brief tutorial showing us how to hit the ball, the angle, and introducing our 3 types of clubs, we get struck by lightning and sent to Golf Purgatory, where we must clear the 18 holes in order to ascend back to the real world and claim our place as golf champion. Now, for the advanced aspects, we get cards that can restore our par, let the ball stop in midair, bounce more or not at all, set the ball on fire, teleport, dig, etc. There are also pins that give us passive buffs and some great game changers like the one that lets you aim instead of having to time the shot. We start off in the realm of the Scotsman, a simple area with water holes, lots of fans, and some graves with zombie hands that will steal our balls. When we get to hole 5, we square off against the Scotsman as a boss. Once he falls, he unlocks the ability to set a backup on a cleared hole, letting us revive there after a failure. We can then proceed into the desert, the realm of the explorer, who has partially learned how to manipulate the environment. Here we get some extra hover platforms, along with some teleport pipes and bounce pads that let us launch the ball higher and further. The explorer boss fight is a pain, as she will manipulate the environment against us. Once she falls, we gain the ability that once per hole, we get our par set back to 5 if it ever hits 0. We make our way to the caves to confront and comfort the Forgotten, a wailing wraith, and her talking birds that screw us over every chance they get. The birds screw us over some more, and at the end we help for the Forgotten remember her love of golf, and kick the birds out. The final 3 holes are in hell, with us squaring up against the evil groundskeeper himself. The first 2 holes are a complete nightmare, with the pterodactyl constantly resetting your ball back to earlier flags, which sucks. The final hole, though, is almost a gimme, with all of the characters coming to help us out. The Scotsman hits it hard for us, the Explorer fixes the course, and the Forgotten teleports our ball towards the end. Once we win here, we get to stand before the God of Golf, who explains the plan to instill a love for golf into us. And we get to revive into the real world again. Yay! Now it's time for the cleanup. Of the 13 trophy tasks, playing normally will always net 3 trophies for one for each boss, 2 trophies for clearing 9 and 18 holes, 2 trophies for clearing the tutorials, and another bonus for beating the groundskeeper. Save for one, the final trophies are all related to finishing a hole in a certain number of shots. And no, they do not stack. I was able to get a hole in 4 during my normal gameplay, then had to grind a bit to get a hole in 3. Ace and hole in 1 were initially cheesed. I found a good hole, but the first time I messed it up and got a hole in 2. Then, after some finagling and power abuse, I finally got a hole in 1. The final trophy comes from breaking 50 gold idols. This trophy is supposed to be cumulative. However, it's glitched, so that you must break 50 overall in a single run. The easiest way to do this is to keep restarting until you get the pin that turns all statues golden. Then play slowly and methodically to get as many as possible per hole. Not gonna lie, this last one took me a while. Overall, the game is fun, bouncy, has great art, and simple but compelling gameplay. My one complaint is how so many areas have sections that will remove or fuck over your ball even if it lands on solid ground, like the zombie graves or such. And I was definitely cussing some shots that were clearly in the safe zone and not the danger zone, but I got fucked anyway. The platinum is like a 2 out of 10. Make sure to cheese your saves to save a lot of time waste and hassle. As for the patented Dan the Ranking Man rating, the game gets an 88 out of 100. It's pretty good, but there are a lot of sections that are just unfair and clearly out to get you, with losses being way too severe. So, like and subscribe. Comment down below which of the ghosts was your favorite. Mine is clearly the Scotsman. And remember, only losers play actual golf IRL. Mini golf, however, is fine.
Fuck me in the